Shit, they're coming from that way?
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
More coming. Guess we got their attention.
Oh. Damn it, I was a little early there. Damn it, we got husks.
We are assuming control. I will show you true power. Preserve Shepard's body if possible.
Shit.
I intend to tear you apart.
Come on.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Seeking targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
Shepard.
They're not spawning on me yet.
Yeah, right on your ass. Worthless.
Nothing stands against us.
I stand against you. Are you calling me nothing?
You cannot resist.
Is that a slang term for vagina? Nothing? It used to be. Not much ado about nothing? Yeah, that's what it's about. Come on.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Alright, we're good? Is there more again? Where are they spawning this time? This side? That'll suck if they spawn over there.
No way, that's it. Gotta be more soon.
I might have to run for it if they spawn over there. Like, this was my safe spot. Uh-oh. That does not look good.
Edie, we need that system online.
Don't know what that is, but keep back.
It's a Praetorian. Interesting name.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
Alright, I can't really hold it back.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Now it's got a barrier up too? Come on.
Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Come on, you can't hit me there. Alright, I'm gonna make a run for it here. Come on, guys.
Found a target.
Hit it with everything you got.
My attack didn't work.
I feel like I'm gonna need the particle beam here. It's like always on me.
I've got no
Alright. That's not good.
My attack didn't work.
Multiple impacts. Collector vessel is taking damage.
Alright. That's at least that down. No, you can't hit me through that. I need that back up.
Impact shot.
My attack didn't work.
Yeah, that takes that away so quick. Come on. Just get that back up. One more. Got it. All right, we're good now.
They're pulling out.
They took most of the colonists. Those...
No! Don't let him get away!
Don't cut off Jack while she's cursing. What do you expect me to do?
That ship is huge. Exactly how are we supposed to catch it?
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
Blame them, not me.
I did my best. You just hid in your damn bunker.
Show respect. If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on that ship.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a god, Delan, back from the dead.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
Ashley, nice to see you.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
It is good to see you again, even with your drunken eyes. It's good to see you again, Ashley.
It's been too long, Ash. How have you been?
That's it? You show up after 2 years and act like nothing's happened? I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. I thought you were gone. You were more than our commander. Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I have important things to do. I wasn't even conscious, or too much time has passed. We're gonna try to be nice to Ashley. I like Ashley.
I was out for 2 years. You've moved on with your career and your life. Why reopen old wounds?
I moved on. But here you are, pulling me back in. And now we've got reports about you and Cerberus.
Reports? Wow, you guys are slipping.
Alliance intel said Cerberus could be behind our missing colonies. We got a tip that this one could be the next to get hit. I went to Anderson, but he wouldn't talk. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. Worse, that you were working for the enemy.
Cerberus isn't the enemy.
Our colonies are disappearing. The Alliance turned its back on them. Cerberus is the only group willing to do something about it.
Bullshit. I know what Cerberus is like. They talk about putting humans first, but at what cost? I wanted to believe that you were alive. I just never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
Whoa, hey, what? No. Couldn't I have let you die? You were one of the options to die, Ashley. I purposely left you alive. It would have been her, Caden here, probably. I'm not a traitor, damn it. Look at my party. I have a newly born Krogan. Newly hatched Krogan? Do Krogans come from eggs?
Ash, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I'd like to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. And it worries me that you do. What did they do to you? What if they're behind it? What if they're the ones working with the Collectors?
I hate these guys too, but they're not the only threat out there.
Listen to the tattooed, almost naked chick. You're too emotional, Ash.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of the facts.
Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe it's you. Doesn't matter. I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. It's in my blood. I'm reporting back to the Citadel. I'll let them decide if they believe your story.
No, don't go. Join me.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Ash. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'm no fan of aliens, but Cerberus has a history of being extremist. I'll never work for a group like that. So long, Commander. Good luck.
Man. Bye, Ashley.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
I mean, good riddance, Ashley. Should have let you die. No, Ashley, come back. I missed you already. Alright, so we got to level up. We got 1,000 experience. We're up to level 10 now. We have 2 additional squad points. Collectors escaped with approximately 1/3 of Horizon's population. Front Corporation will funnel supplies, monetary aid to colony survivors. Collector leader Harbinger demonstrates a personal interest in Shepard. Unclear whether his ability to possess his minions is cybernetic override, indication of hive mind among collectors, or even Reaper technology at work. Salvage teams captured collector bodies for study. Hooray! I got a collector particle beam, precise and lethal. This focus radiation weapon is very effective against shields, barriers, and armor. The amount of energy required to create a destructive beam is several orders of magnitude more than the amount needed to launch a high-velocity projectile via mass effect field. The weapon you've retrieved appears to be a beam weapon of collector origin, but efforts to understand the technology and replicate it have failed. With enough research, Normandy's engineers may be able to produce beam weapons, perhaps on a larger scale. New heavy weapon. It was all right. It did its job, at least. Biotic damage. We got a hyper amp. We will get plus 10% biotic damage. Standard firmware shipping with bioamps is designed to work with a variety of alien races and nervous systems. By hacking this firmware to relax built-in safety protocols, more powerful Mass Effect fields can be generated. Each hack must be done carefully, tuned to the individual's nervous system, and there's risk of nervous system damage, sensation loss, or blindness. Let's do it anyway. Then we got lattice shunting for heavy skin weave, plus 20% more health. Just on Shepard, though. Still have to research it, though. I think that's stuff that we have seen before. I got 30,000 credits. They gave me 30,000 credits. I got 2,000 platinum out of the deal as well. Yeah, you don't want enemy Krogan to charge at you, but you know what? Grunt's awesome. He's just taking care of stuff all by himself. He just ran forward and dealt with everything. It was quite nice to see that. Quite nice. Anytime now.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
I probably wouldn't have thought there was a hesitation there if there wasn't the subtitles on the screen the whole time. I didn't save everyone. I enjoyed the fight. No, I didn't save everyone.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
Another way?
Ash said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus. Was that you?
I may have let it slip that you were alive, and with Cerberus.
You risked the lives of my friend, my crew, and that entire colony, just to lure the Collectors there?
A calculated risk. I suspected the Collectors were looking for you, or people connected to you. Now I know for certain. I told you I wouldn't sit and wait while the Reapers and Collectors gather strength. Besides, they would have hit another colony eventually, and without a way to predict which one, they would have abducted everyone.
No more colonies get hit.
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shepard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
No, you cannot assume that. It's dealt with the best that I could. That's off limits. No, that's off limits. My personal relationships are my own. They're personal.
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Yeah, my team is strong.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
Yeah, add them to the list of people that are watching me. It's kind of creepy. Jacob? Were you watching
I guess
the whole
we're
time?
really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
We can do this.
They're powerful, but we've got a few tricks for them. If anyone can stop them, we can.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit home. What we're doing, what we're up against. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know?
I feel like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can do now. We're going to start by going through the menu. There's a lot of stuff that I got. Do I have enough for throw? I do have enough to max out throw. That's what I want to see. We're going to purchase that. So I have an option of heavy throw, fling a single enemy with unparalleled momentum, smashing it against walls and with hurricane force. Yeah, the recharge time is 3 seconds. That's so damn good. 1,200 newtons on that. Then you have throw field. Your mastery of biotic throws allows you to hurl multiple targets into the air simultaneously. I feel like with my main character, with the one that I'm actually using all the time, I feel like the single targeting's the best. I feel like I'm going to be up against some, big boss at the end, although throw field would have been very useful against those husks. I feel like at the end of the day, the single boss is going to be the way that I want to go. So let's go ahead and deal with that. Heavy throw sounds good to me. All right, more Codex entries. Non-council races, probably on collectors, maybe? No.
In the early
Praetorians.
Hovering tanks resembling a cross between an octopus and a giant crab. Praetorians are well-armored killing machines of mysterious origin. Praetorians employ redundant systems from the multiple humans encased within them. Armed with eye-mounted particle beams and capable of attacks at close range, they teleport to evade attack while regenerating their shields. Within hours after death, the organic components of Praetorian corpses disintegrate into a denatured pus, while their mechanisms turn to ash. One specimen, autopsied within minutes of death, reveals a clue. Nanomachines may disintegrate the Praetorians' organic and mechanical components before self-destructing. If correct, this self-rendering hypothesis could account for 3 documented cases of dead Praetorians apparently releasing or becoming clouds of neurotoxic gases, causing suffocating paralysis and nearly instant death. In one remote facility, 17 soldiers died from gas inhalation while assessing the Praetorian. Any personnel in the vicinity of dead Praetorians are urged to protect themselves with breathing apparatus.
Yeah, didn't do that. Probably would have been good to hear about that beforehand. We also have a new weapons, armor, and equipment to go over.
The Collector's particle beam weapon is strangely crafted, possessing few moving parts, lacking any obvious means for disassembly, and containing organic parts. The amount of energy required to create a destructive beam is several orders of magnitude more than the energy required to launch a physical projectile at high velocity via a mass effect field. Lacking any clear ammunition or fuel source, the device likely uses heat sinks or compensators to maintain firing during sustained combat. Current Cerberus efforts to understand the technology and replicate it have failed.
Well, I have it. That's all that matters, clearly. Hold on, though. All right, so we have some non-council races to go over. Is the Collector's General it? Yes, Collector General. Cerberus xenobiologists believed until recently that the Collectors were coordinated by a biotically active caste similar to other insectoid alien species. New evidence suggests the Collectors have a singular commander, a so-called Collector General, that has never been seen on the battlefield. Instead, it selects its minions as remote platforms for its consciousness in a process that has been likened to a biological hack or a cybernetic version of demonic possession. Yeah, it looks pretty violent when it happens. The Collector General can send a secure signal to any one of its minions, smoothly take control of their motor functions, and awaken their previously dormant biotic potential. In a matter of seconds, even the lowliest Collector drone can be upgraded to a battle-hardened biotic commander. If the Collector dies, the General can simply activate and control another body. Yeah, we saw that, but it kind of raises the question, why do they allow Collector drones to not let their biotic potential be realized? I don't know. Post-mortem analysis reveals that this command signal relies on cybernetic implants directly installed in the Collector's cerebellums, but how the technology functions is presently unknown. Coordinating sensory input and motor functions simultaneous with remotely amplifying biotic abilities is beyond the grasp of current human science. Why such an advanced species would be interested in humans is puzzling. More disturbing still, victims of the Collectors say the General has spoken to them and referred to itself by a human name, Harbinger. Yeah, I've taken out that Harbinger many, many times now. Non-sapient creatures is up now. Husks. After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. I think this is the same thing, yeah. So just husks Scions are new, I guess. Though the exact fate of species captured by the Collectors is unclear, the humanoid appearance of the Scions give ghastly clues. The Scion's frame and skull are similar to those of human or Asari, but the bone structure is overlaid with a metallic resin. Posthumous examination of their bodies reveals a skin tone resembling that of Reaper husks, but their transformation process seems more extensive. Like husks, they are cybernetically modified on a nanoscale, so they can operate even in hard vacuum. Hoses rather than veins and muscle tissues join major portions of the body together. One arm is replaced with a construct that fits a large rifle, turning the creature into a humanoid weapons platform. And a fleshy sack is supported by the creature's back and head. Yeah, the sack. Could you call it something else? Because that's what it looked like. These sacks contain brain matter and spinal tissue. Too much to have come from just one victim. This indicates Scions are an amalgam of several individuals, with one primary victim providing the frame and several secondaries providing the flesh for a decentralized semi-mechanical nervous system. This decentralization makes them highly resistant to gunshot wounds. Even a headshot is not a certain kill. The Scion's weapons, however, indicate that Scions retain some living tissue, or at least sustain some of the same electrochemical reactions as those of a human biotic. The weapon creates a powerful warp effect, which is consistent with the ezo nodules visible in the Scion's expansive nervous system. Given the rarity of human biotics, it seems likely that these dust-form ezo nodules are deposited during their transformation, rather than requiring a biotic victim in the first place. Well, isn't that morbid? Anything else? That seems to be it. So we just have journal entries to go over now. Whoa, Tali? Hey, I like this. Tali Zora Vasnima, expert in combat tech, systems hacking, strong engineering background, familiar with Normandy, formerly listed as Tali Zora Naraya. The Quarian engineer earned her full adult name after helping Shepard defeat Saren 2 years ago. Tali is currently on a classified assignment for the Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board on Haystrom, deep in Geth-controlled space. Yeah, we'll head there. Go to planet Haystrom in the Geth-controlled Dolan system. Yeah, we will head there. We're getting Tali. We're getting as many people as they let me get. Then we have the Justicar Samara. Biotic strength near that of an Asari matriarch, extensive weapons training. Samara is a Justicar, a rare member of an Asari monastic group. It trained in enhanced combat biotics alongside standard weapons. Samara was recently sighted on Ilium outside normal Asari space. Ilium? Like from the Iliad? Iliad meaning the story of Ilium? Find Samara. Travel to Ilium in the Tasali system to find the Asari Justicar Samara in the city of Nas Astra. Could always use an Asari. Why not? Then we have the assassin Thane Krios, quick kill biotic specialist. There's a lot of biotics. He's an expert sniper, though. Thane Krios is a Drell trained from childhood as an elite assassin, proficient in both long-range sniping kills and close infiltration. He has slowed his activities in recent years, but is rumored to have a target on Ilium. So 2 people on Ilium. Find Thane Krios. Travel to Ilium in the Tasali system of the Crescent Nebula. Then we have Lair of the Shadow Broker. This was DLC. Cerberus has delivered information on purchases the Shadow Broker has made recently. It may provide the information Liara Tassoni needs to track down the Shadow Broker's location. Anything with Liara, I am in. Check Normandy mail. Check the Normandy's mail for a message from Cerberus about the Shadow Broker. All right. Then we have Miranda, the prodigal. Miranda has a personal matter she wishes to discuss. She's the prodigal daughter, I guess, instead of the prodigal son. Talk to Miranda in her quarters on the Normandy crew deck. Then we have Jacob, the gift of greatness. Jacob has a personal matter he wishes to discuss. Talk to Jacob in the armory of the Normandy CIC deck. We have the other one's already done. Stop the Collectors has been updated, I assume. Cerberus has determined that an alien race called the Collectors is attacking human colonies. They are assembling a team to stop this threat to humanity. Assemble a team. Continue assembling a team with new dossiers from the elusive man. So we're still not there yet.